Welcome again. In this part 10 video, we will try to complete the carboxylic acid lesson. So before already we learned about the structure of the carboxylic acid group, functional group, and its effect of electronic withdrawing groups as well as the electronic donating groups. So that is the most important. Now we will see in the carboxylic acid group the chemical reactions that are involved in the breaking of carbonyl carbon and the hydroxyl group. So these reactions now let us see. In this one, 4 reactions are there. First one, suppose the reactions involving in the carbonyl carbon and the OH group, that is OH group will be deleted. How it will be deleted? Let us see. Okay. First, reaction of formation of an anhydride. Formation of an anhydride. So anhydride means removal of water molecule and whatever left is there. That means R C double bond O OH. Okay, 2 molecules they will react and what will happen? The bond will be broken down, OH group and H will be added and water will be removed. Then what will happen? RC double bond O, RC double bond O. These 2 groups are attached by an oxygen. That means over will be there, removal of water molecule will be there and you will get an anhydride. Okay, suppose if CH3 group is there, CH3 C double bond O, CH3 C double bond O, acetic anhydride, acetic anhydride. But this reaction will be taken place in the presence of P2O4, that is phosphorus pentoxide, or H2SO4, that is strong acidic acids. So strong acidic nature which are having. So this that is formation of an anhydride, that is 2 molecules on strong heating in the presence of P2O4 or H2SO4, they will lose the water molecule and forms an anhydride. So this is the first reaction. Okay, that is where the carbon and hydroxyl bond will be broken down. So that is the first reaction. Second reaction, these alcohol, that is these acids, I think you learned in the 10th class. That means an acid reacts an alcoholic molecule, alcohol and acid. They will combine together in the presence of an acid, that is H plus ions. That means reversible reaction. You will get, that is RC double bond OH, R dash OH, alcohol and acid when they are reacting, forming an ester. Esterification. This reaction we are calling it as esterification, formation of ester. So how it will be formed? OH molecule and H molecule. Water will be removed and you will be getting that one RC double bond O, OR dash. So this is called the dialkoxy compounds. They are called the esters. Okay, and the water will be removed. This reaction we are calling it as formation of ester, means a sweet smell or scented smells. All these things will come under this esters. So this reaction we will call it as esterification. So this also mechanism is also there, same. Okay, protonation will be taken place and what are the things are forming? Let us see. After last we will see the mechanism of this formation of esters. So these are the 2 reactions are there. So next, third reaction, we will see that one in the presence of, that is addition of chlorine, that is chlorides, acyl chlorides will be formed. But RC double bond O, OH. Okay, so this compound is there. When it is forming, if it is reacting with phosphorus pentachloride or phosphorus trichloride or any other stronger acidic character, or one more is also there, thionyl chloride, SOCl2. In the presence of all these 3, what will happen? RC double bond OH, chlorine will be added and forms RC double bond OCl, that is acid chlorides or acyl chlorides will be formed. So when it is forming, so this formation and HCl will be formed, hydrochloric acid. in this reaction. But when it is reacting with the SOCl2, that means in the formation of RC double bond of OCl, if the compound is, that is catalyst agent is SOCl2, thionyl chloride, then what will happen? What are the products will be there? Sulfur dioxide is also a gas, HCl also a gas formation will be there, and you will get the pure compound. Already we discussed this reason in the haloalkanes and haloarenes also. That means you will get the, that is pure compounds we will obtain, because since these are the gaseous products. So this reason they are asking. Okay, all haloalkanes or haloarenes are acids. What they will form? They will form the acyl chloride in this with the acids in the presence of thionyl chloride. Whatever the products you are getting, these two are the, since they are the gases, they leave the mixture and you will get the pure compound. So this is the important point. And last one, the fourth reaction is also there. Okay, formation reactions with ammonia. Reactions with ammonia, fourth one. So what is this one? RC double bond O, OH. When it react with ammonia, NH3, then what type of compound will be formed? So generally this ammonia will be adding with hydrogen and forming the RC double bond O, NH4. Ammonium byproduct you will get it. Ammonium byproduct. That means you can say that ammonium, suppose if it is acetic acid is there, CH3, C double bond OH if you take it. Acetamine, that is ammonium acetate. We will say ammonium compound will be formed. Ammonium intermediate will be formed. Okay. Then if you heat it further, strong heating after formation of this one, strong heating, water molecule will be removed. Sir, where it will be removed? Here H4 hydrogens are there, here one oxygen is there. 2 hydrogens from this and O, that is H2O will be removed, and you will get a product of RC double bond O NH2. That means amide molecules will be formed. Okay, that is amide. Amide molecules will be formed. Alkyl amide. But so that means dicarboxylic acid, benzene dicarboxylic acid, COOH, COOH. Okay, treatment with the ammonia and H3. Okay, what you will get? Both hydrogens will be added to this one and forms COO and H4, COO and H4. So that is the product you will get it. So this is called the ammonium phthalate. Ammonium phthalate. PTHALATE. Ammonium phthalate you will get it. Again, further what you have to do? Further strong heating, removal of water molecule will be taken place and forms. What it will forms again? C double bond O NH2, C double bond O NH2. That is called the phthalimide. What you will get it? This is called the phthalimide. Okay. Further, what will happen? This CO, C double bond O NH2 is there, C double bond O NH3, NH2 is there. Again, okay, if you heat further, what will happen? Out of this NH2, NH2, that is NH3 will be removal, minus NH3 will be removed, and you will get a compound, the structure like this. C double bond O is there here, and here also C double bond O. Okay, and C double bond O, C double bond O. Out of this NH4 and NH2, 4 molecules, hydrogens, 3 molecules of hydrogen and nitrogen will be removed, and you will get removal of the NH will be left out, that will be added on the both sides. So this is called the phthalimide. PTHALIMIDE, phthalimide. So this reaction is more important. Dicarboxylic acids on reaction with ammonia, they will form the ammonium phthalate. Example, phthalic acid if you take it. phthalate, ammonium phthalate. Further removal of water will give us the phthalamides will be formed. Further removal of ammonia molecule, you will get the phthalimide molecule. So this reaction is the most important. Dicarboxylic acids. Okay. Yes, let us see the mechanism of esterification. Already explained that ester formation means an acid molecule reacts with an alcoholic molecule and forms the ester. Okay, how it will be the mechanism? Again, the three steps. Whatever the mechanism you learned in the alcohols and phenols, the three steps you will get it. First one is the addition of a proton. Okay, proton transfer. So this proton transfer, what it makes? It makes the acid molecules into two hydroxyl compounds. Further, then after proton transfer, that is alcoholic molecule. Okay, it will the nucleophilic substitutional reactions will be taken place in this one. So what it will do? This nucleophile will come and attack the carbon and forms the intermediate compound. That is, this is the tetrahedral molecule. Atoms will be formed. Intermediate product will be formed. Tetrahedral intermediate formation will be there. RO plus and this one. Then what will happen? Proton transfer will be taken place. When the proton transfer is taking place, what will happen? This OH molecules, two OH molecules will be formed. That means this hydrogen will be there, OH molecules will be formed. Here also OR dash is there. Okay. Further, removal of water molecule as a neutral molecule, water will be eliminated. Water will be eliminated, and that is hydroxyl compound will be formed. And further, deprotonation will be taken place and forms the ester. Whatever the hydrogen is there, it will be taken out and double bond will be formed and you will form the ester. That means the three steps what we explained, the same reactions will be taken place. So, mechanism of esterification and mechanism of ethyl alcohol formation, and these two are more important mechanisms. So learn, just check once how the formation is there. Okay, addition of proton transfer will be taken place, add will be there. Nucleophilic substitutional reactions will be taken. First nuclear will be added, then substituted by the OR minus. So then forming the, and deprotonation will be taken place and forms the ester. So go through the textbook and try to complete it, try to write 2-3 times. Now already we discussed the reactions that are involved in the breaking of this OH bond from the carbonyl carbon and carboxyl groups. Okay. Now see that the reactions next that are involved in the reactions of COOH group total. That means sometimes this double bond, carbon double bond O may be reduced, or sometimes the other reactions, whatever they are things there, let us see. First, reduction. That means already in a strong reducing agent, these acids first will reduce it into corresponding primary alcohols. Primary alcohols. That means it is reduced to, reduction means addition of hydrogen. Added hydrogen is forming the alcohol. Corresponding primary alcohols only will be formed. That means acids are reduced to alcohols, primary alcohols in the presence of strong reducing agents, lithium aluminum hydride or borohydride or diborane, like this. Okay. So this is the important group, that is the carboxylic group is reduced to corresponding alcohol. That is the first reaction. Okay, second reaction. Now sometimes what will happen, C double bond OH, that means it will, since it is having the carbonyl group, it will be releasing the carbon dioxide gas, removal of carbon dioxide gas. So those reactions we will call it as decarboxylation. That means decarboxylation also will be taken place, okay, in the acids. Let us see. But the salts, okay, how they will be reduced? First, let us see. That means RC double bond ONA. That means sodium, potassium metals, they are very strong metals. Okay. So alkali metallic acids. Okay. That is metallic sodium salts of acids. What they will give? They will be reduced into, they will release the carbon dioxide in the presence of a mixture. That mixture we will call it as soda lime. That means lime means sodium hydroxide plus, and one more mixture is the mixture of sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide. That mixture we will call it as soda lime. In the presence of soda lime, the ratio of this mixture should be in the ratio of 3:1. That means 3 times of sodium hydroxide, 1 time of calcium oxide. In the presence of soda lime, they will release the and carbon dioxide gas and reduce it to corresponding alkanes. They will be reduced to, or they will reduce to corresponding alkanes and releasing the carbon dioxide gas. This reaction we will call it as decarboxylation. But generally, the sodium salts of an acid, or potassium salt, that is the alkali metallic salts only will takes place. To make the alkali metallic salts, acids are treated with the sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide to get their salt. Further, it is treated with the soda lime and they will convert it into the corresponding alkanes. Now, if you observe it, the same, that is the alkanes which are having the one carbon atom less, because since it is losing one carbon atom less will be there in the corresponding alkane. So that is the most important. This reaction we will call it as decarboxylation. Okay, but generally the same salt solutions, if you take it, the same salt solution, if you do the electrolysis, in the electrolysis, what will happen? They will give the alkanes, but the product, they will give the twice the more number of carbon atoms of alkane will be formed. So that is the difference between the decarboxylation, general reduction, and this electrolysis. Because the solution of an alkali, what will happen? Acid molecules, they will give twice the molecules of carbon atoms, alkane. Suppose if you take here CH3COOH, acetic acid, if you take it, sodium salt of acetic acid, if you do the electrolysis, twice the carbon atoms. That means 2CH3 you will get it. But if you take it directly, the decarboxylation, you will get CH4. That is alkane. That is methane only you will get. Ethanoic acid, if you take it, you are getting the methane. But in electrolysis, what will happen? If the solution, since we are treating the solution, what will happen? Twice the molecules. That means CH3 molecule you will get it. That is, if you take it the ethanoic acid, you will get the ethane. So this is the important product. This reaction, that is electrolysis reaction, is called the coal-based electrolysis process. Coal-based electrolysis. In the coal-based electrolysis, what will happen? Double the number of alkane you will get the product. So that is the most important. Okay. But carboxylic acids will undergo a special type of reactions. Okay. Let us see what is that special type of reactions. Generally, carboxylic acids, having the alpha hydrogen. Suppose if you take it RCOOH or CH3COOH, if you take it, this is the ethanoic acid or acetic acid. In this one, whatever the carbon atom is there besides the carbonyl carbon, that is called the alpha carbon atom. That is called the alpha carbon atom. Alpha hydrogens, it should have the hydrogens. If it is having the alpha hydrogen atoms, it will undergo the halogenation. That means chlorination or bromination. They will undergo the halogenation in the presence of, that is halogenation means addition of halogens like chlorine and bromine. These two are most important. In the presence of a small amount of phosphorus. a small amount of phosphorus, which we will call it as red phosphorus. Okay, and acidic media, in the presence of acidic medium, red phosphorus, what it will give? It will give halogen will be added directly. Halogen will be added directly for the removal of these things there. These halogens will be added to the alpha carbonatum and forms the CH2Cl-COOH. Okay, that means where the halogenation will be taken place at the alpha carbonatum. So we can say that alpha chloroethanoic acid. Alpha chloroethanoic acid. That means alpha halide acids will be formed. So this reaction was done by the three scientists, Hell, Olar and Zelensky reaction. Simply we will call it as HVZ reaction. HVZ reaction is nothing but the halogenation of acid who contains the alpha hydrogen atoms. That is the more important. Where the halogens will be added? The halogens will be added to the alpha carbonatum. That means what is the forming product will be there? Alpha halo acid, particular acid. So this is, suppose here CH3, CH2, COOH group is there. If it is heated with the halogen in the presence of red phosphorus, that is H3O+, that is acidic media, then what will happen? Where the chlorine will be added? Generally we will think that the chlorine will be added to the third carbonatum, but not correct. Alpha carbonatum means where the carbonyl group is there, uska bagal mein, what is the carbonatum is there? This here. The halogen will be added here and one hydrogen will be removed and the chlorine, whatever the halogen will be there, that will be formed. That means what is the product you will get? H3C, CH, Cl, COOH plus HCl. Okay. So what is the name is given? What is the name is given? You can write 2-chloro-propanoic acid or alpha chloro-propanoic acid. So like 3 carbonated acid is propanoic acid. So alpha chloro-propanoic acid or 2-chloro-propanoic acid, because this will be the number 1, 2. So 2-chloro-propanoic acid. So like this the reaction will be taken place. This reaction was done by Hell, Olar, Zelensky reaction. So HVZ, on their 3 names, scientist names, this reaction we are calling it as HVZ reaction. This is the most important they are asking. But here whenever we are writing down this red phosphorus, that is the most important catalyst, that is our reagent that we are using. So remember, this is also very, very important. And the last reaction is aromatic ring substitution reactions. Aromatic reactions. Generally, if you observe it, C double bond O, OH. Okay. Here, sir, what type of reactions will be taken place? Okay. Since what will happen? Since it is having the double bond character, so electrons will be taken place like this. The reaction will be taken. But this carboxylic group COOH, it will be acting like electrophilic substitutional reactions will be taking place. Electrophilic substitutional reactions will be taken place. When electrophile is there, then what will happen? The directing groups should be in the benzene ring is meta position only, but not at the ortho position, ortho and para position. So therefore, whatever the reaction takes place, where it will be attached at the meta position. So these reactions are that is, since it is an electrophilic substitutional group is there, carbonyl group is there, carboxyl group is there, so it will direct to the meta compounds. For example, suppose nitration, if you take it, nitration means the mixture of nitrous mixture, H2SO4 and HNO3 mixture, if you take it, nitro group will be attached at what position? NO2, that is at meta position. So what is the name is given? Meta nitro benzoic acid, or 1, 2, 3 nitro benzoic acid. Okay, so like that the name is given. That means, suppose if it is a bromine mixture is there, bromine group will be added or nitro group will be added like this. Why it is happening? Since COOH, that means carboxylic group will act like a electrophilic substitutional reactions will be taken place. But generally these acids, aromatic acids, they will not undergo Friedel-Crafts reactions, alkylation or acylation. Why, sir? That is the most important. The reason they are asking. They do not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction. Since, okay, if you use it, then aluminum hydride we will use it. Lithium aluminum hydride. That is, if you use it, what will happen? So it will be attacked directly to the acidic group and forms a salt. So that's but they will not be added at the meta position. So that's why this type of reactions will, in the Friedel-Crafts reaction, what you have to use the reagent lithium aluminum hydride. Okay, instead of this we will use Friedel-Crafts reaction. So when you are using since this is a Lewis base, okay, Lewis acid, because hydrogens they will give. So Lewis acid, what will happen? It forms a salt with a carboxyl group. It forms a salt with a carboxyl group. So that's why if it is there forming salt means no reactions will be taken place. So that's why Friedel-Crafts reactions are not undergone in the aromatic acids. So remember, this reason is the most important.